Sennheiser MKE 400, and this is the Rode NTG mic. I think that's what it's called. Rode Mic NTG. I've had this since 2021 when it first came out, and then I got this a little bit later. In this video, I'm going to compare these two microphones together in case you are in the market for one of these shotgun microphones. If you're torn between the two, I'll give you my thoughts on it. The camera I'm recording on right now is a Lumix S52X, and this is the camera's microphones. So what I'm going to do is, as I discuss these mics, I'm going to plug them into this camera so you can hear what it sounds like as I'm giving my review. Here's the Rode VideoMic NTG. I have it plugged in with the 3.5 and I'm pointing it right at my mouth. I'm holding the microphone with my hands and I am monitoring it on my camera. The camera's gain is set to -18 dBs, and this is set to 10. So as I'm talking about it, I'm going to go off-axis rejection so you can hear what it sounds like when it's not pointed at my mouth right now. So here, on this side, you can see the 3.5mm jack, but then that can also be used as headphones. On this side is the USB-C. The USB-C can turn this into a webcam or a web microphone, a USB microphone. And on the top here, here's some settings. There's some high pass filter settings, low pass, and then you have your dial to up the gain. Here's your on-off switch, and then here is a pad, a -20 pad, and then this also, it looks like it is another kind of pad, an EQ pad, and right here is a safety track feature. The safety track feature most cameras are recording in stereo, so there's 2 channels of audio, and right now it's on a mono signal, so what goes in each channel is even. When I hit this one button, it gives you a safety track that lowers the decibel levels on one side of the stereo. So here's what that sounds like right now. Okay, now what I did, you should hear in the audio right now, I don't know how you're listening to this video. If you were listening to this video in a stereo speakers or headphones, you should hear the left side louder than the right side, and that's what the safety track is. That is a feature that's not on a lot of microphones, but I'll turn this off. Okay, turned it off. And you could hear the handling noise. Oh, this one other thing on the base of this mic. So you can detach this from the shock mount here, and you could put this mic on a regular camcorder. Some camcorders, traditional camcorders, have a mic holder, a shotgun mic holder. You could use that for that. Take this mic off and use it there in a traditional way. And on the bottom here, you have a 3/8 and a cold shoe, and then this cold shoe is also movable. So you can move it up and down on the camera if you are going to mount this on your camera. This Rode comes with this windscreen here, but it doesn't come with the fuzzy windsock. That you have to buy separately. So if you're out on the beach, if you're out in a windy environment, you'll probably need that windsock that you'll pay extra for. It comes with this cable. This cable can be both for cameras, or it's a TRRS, so it could be plugged into a phone. It also comes with a USB-A to USB-C. This can be used to charge the internal battery, or when you plug this into your computer, it turns into a USB mic. The battery on the internal here lasts for around 30 hours is what the Rode advertises. I don't think it lasts a full 30, and then as you use the mic, I'm sure the battery depletes itself. But when you plug it into your computer, it's unlimited battery, and then if you needed more power to it as you're using it, let's say the battery's running low, I believe you can plug in a power bank to the USB-C, and then add more power to this if it's dying while you're still using it on your camera. Okay, now I'm gonna compare it to this Sennheiser right here. I'm gonna swap these mics. Now here's the Sennheiser MKE 400. I have the gain on this microphone set all the way to its highest gain, and I haven't changed the gain on my camera. It's still at -18. And to my ears, just listening to the camera mic with my headphones, the Rode, it sounds a lot hotter. It sounds like there's a lot more gain, and I only had it at level 10. It sounds like there was more power into this in this Rode than there is in this Sennheiser here. To note with the Sennheiser, this one is I believe it's $50 cheaper than the Rode. Here I'm going to test the off-axis rejection. Here's the headphone jack. There's a mic jack that goes to the camera. Headphone jack right here, and you can use the headphone up and down. Back here is nothing except for the battery compartment where it takes two AA's. Two AA batteries supposedly last 100 hours. On this side, here's where you can put the gain. You have a negative, a neutral, and a plus. I have it on plus right now. And then here is just looks like a low pass filter. That's all you get. And that green light right there is the on-off switch. This comes with this cable right here that goes right into cameras. It also comes with a little pouch and another cable to put into a smartphone. This is the TRRS, which is a little different design than the Rode. The Rode only gives you one cable right here. That's both TRRS and TRS. So the TRS goes into cameras. The TRS goes into mobile devices or your computer. So for the Sennheiser, you need two cables for each. For the Rode, you can do everything with one cable. And the Sennheiser also includes a fuzzy windsock that you can put over here. This is housed already in a windscreen. The mic is inside this tube. It's much smaller in size than the Rode, as you can see. And it weighs less, even with the windsock. I can't really tell if this is better quality once I EQ it and raise the levels in post, but I can tell that the gain isn't as strong as the Rode. So my conclusions with these two microphones is that if you want more versatility and you want to use your shotgun mic outside of the mount, you want to mount it on maybe a boom or a camcorder mic holder, or you want to use it as a webcam mic, you could do all that with the Rode. And it gives you a hotter signal in all of those situations. You have a safety track feature, which is key for a lot of people to have that safety track feature on your onboard, your on-camera mic sound. Or if you're just using this as a traditional boom mic, what I wouldn't give for that feature in all of my shotgun mics, that would be clutch for a lot of situations. The Sennheiser doesn't give you that. The Sennheiser doesn't really give you immediate webcam connection. You can use it as a webcam. Sennheiser sells another cable that goes into a USB-C. So it goes from their connection here, their mic connection, and you can plug into a computer, and it works similarly to the Rode, but the Rode has that all built in. Has all that built in with the USB-C on the side, and you can even use this with the Rode app. The Rode has their iPhone app, and I believe it's also a computer app, and you can control the mic, the webcam mic on their app, and that's just more versatility. The trade-offs where I see the Sennheiser being better is the situation if you want to save some money and you're never gonna use this as a webcam, then you don't need that USB-C. If you want more battery life, this is better because it's 100 versus 30 hours. And also, if you do get the Rode and battery life is a big issue for you, you might feel more comfortable with removable batteries, AAA batteries that you can buy anywhere, rather than relying on this internal lithium battery that if you have this microphone for 10 years, I don't know if that lithium battery is going to last that long, but you can always replace the AA battery, the AAA batteries on the Sennheiser. So I think the shelf life for battery drainage is going to last longer on the Sennheiser MKE 400 than this Rode. But I see the Rode, besides the size and the battery life, I just think the Rode is a superior microphone, even if it's a little more expensive than the Sennheiser. And for most people, I would recommend getting the Rode VideoMic NTG as your all-purpose microphone, shotgun microphone, because you can use this for so many situations, and it's very good, very versatile. But if you're not going to use the shotgun mic as a webcam and you want to be more discreet, then yeah, get the Sennheiser. I think the Sennheiser MKE does have a place. I obviously bought both of them, and I use both of them for different purposes. And I also have multiple cameras, so I use them for my different cameras on camera microphones. I think they're both Sennheiser and Rode are doing a great job. I think these mics don't really cross over the market with each other because I think these mics are designed for different use cases. Those are my thoughts with these two microphones. If you had to choose one, I would choose the Rode VideoMic NTG. But if you are never going to use the webcam features, then the Sennheiser MKE is also good.